All she had to do is go to the border for the first time. It took her, 3.5 years to go there? She never went. She didn't go to the border for the whole time. It was a great insult.
So there you have Donald Trump from over the weekend. The former president tearing into VP Harris over the crisis southern border. Immigration is going to be a big, big issue in 22 days. He just secured the unanimous endorsement of the Border Patrol Union. Says he wants to hire 10,000 more agents. Sheriff Mark Dannels, Cochise County, Arizona, southeastern part of the state, right near the New Mexico border. And you've been up against it for years, Sheriff. Thank you for your time. Here is the Border Patrol Council president on this endorsement.
We allow Border Czar Harris to win this election. Every city, every community in this great country is going to go to hell. Only one man can fix that. That is Donald J. Trump.
So does it make a difference in Arizona, Sheriff? Let's begin there.
Well, good morning, Bill. Good morning, Dana. I definitely, this is a hot topic. Wherever I travel, I hear it all the time. And one thing that's for sure, you have two different candidates. You got President Trump. When he was president, he engaged, he worked, he prioritized this border, and he made a difference. You have Vice President Harris and President Biden that have not. Yeah, they are the would-haves, should-have on the border. Difference is you got a president, and I'm not surprised Border Patrol came out and endorsed him, because the fact is I have found yet one agent to come up to me and say, Sheriff, it's working on the border. Just the opposite. Their morale's in the dirt. They're looking for some hope, and President Trump's their hope. If
you had 10,000 more agents, what difference would that make?
Well, he's going to put them on the border. Remember one thing, when you prioritize a project, that means that's going to be the first thing you do. He did it when he was president. He would do it again. And he's going to put those agents on the border. He's going to collectively work with your local sheriffs, your mayors, your police chiefs. He's going to make that difference. And that's what he's going to do. Those agents are needed right now. They need a boost. They need that help. And President Trump, no doubt, would do that.
Well, the encounters are extraordinary. Here you go. Last 3.5 years, up 241%. When compared to the Trump years. It's just staggering. And on that record, Kamala Harris says, as of last week, she put her record up against anyone. Watch.
I was the top law enforcement officer of the biggest state in this country, California, that is also a border state. I have taken on transnational criminal organizations. I have taken on transnational criminal organizations that traffic in guns, drugs, and human beings, and I've prosecuted them. I will put my record up against anyone in terms of the work I have always done and will always do to ensure we have a secure border.
Sheriff, when you hear that comment, right, and you look at the body of work over the past 3.5 years, what do you think?
Well, it's insulting, Bill, and I hate to say it. I met with Vice President Harris several weeks ago when she came to Cochise County. First time, I think I was the first sheriff to ever meet with this administration. And we've been reaching out, sheriffs across the country, to work with President Biden and Harris. When I hear that, it's upsetting, it's insulting, because we've seen the worst of the worst over the last 3.5 years, tragedy after tragedy, and children dying, you name it, whether it be poisoning of fentanyl. And to hear her say that, and I'll add this to this, Bill, I think it's important. When I met with Vice President Harris, I shared our tragedies, I shared our story, and I shared the fact that we've been intellectually avoided and abandoned here on the border by this administration. She asked me why, and I explained all that to her. We've done invites, and they never honored our invites as sheriffs. And to hear her say that now, if anything, she'd just say, hey, we could do a better job. To say something to that effect, but she's not saying. In fact, she just did a media clip where she said she wouldn't change anything Biden did. That's an insult to us here on the border. It truly is.
You dealt with it for a long time, but many American cities, large, small, and medium, are dealing with it now. Sheriff, thank you for your time. Mark Dannels, Cochise County, southeastern corner of Arizona. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.